everyone. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about patience. I had a little epiphany today at work, so I thought I would turn the camera on and talk about it. I discovered today that my job is teaching me patience. I kind of been wondering for a while why I'm doing the job that I do. And it's not because of the flexible hours and you get a lot of time off. I knew that there was maybe a higher calling or bigger reason for everything in life. So I sort of felt like that maybe there was something I was supposed to be doing, getting out of this job, or maybe learning from this job, because let's face it, life is just about learning lessons, really. And the more lessons you can learn, the better off you're doing. And it just kind of hit me all at once that my job teaches me patience. And so I'm really trying to open myself up now to that concept of learning patience. And I will tell you, it is very hard. I used to think that I had the patience of a saint, but clearly I do not. If I am at work, I'm really struggling to learn to be patient. It's very hard when you work with the public, customer service and those types of things. It's very challenging and can really tap your patience quite a bit. So I'm kind of curious, what is your job teaching you? Have you ever thought about it? Not what it's teaching you as far as a skill or a trade. Like, what is it teaching you in a spiritual sense? What lesson do you think you're meant to learn by being in that type of work? I think if we look around in our own personal lives, we see lots and lots of challenges. Maybe we have family members who are more difficult than others, or friends who are more difficult than others, or neighbors, or whatever. But there's always something to be learned from those interactions and those relationships. And I truly, truly believe I've finally figured out what I'm supposed to learn with my job. Now, patience is a really, really hard lesson to learn, because how do you learn to be patient? It's really just learning to let go. And learning to let go is really a difficult thing, because we all want to be in control of our lives. I mean, it is our lives after all, right? But sometimes you just have to let go. You can't let yourself get worked up about the small things. And I've noticed as I'm getting older that I get more and more worked up about the smaller details of things. Things that I know in my 20s would never have fazed me. I would not even have worried about. Now I kind of worry about them, I think about them, I focus on them way too much. And maybe that's just a part of getting older. Maybe it's a part of getting older and wiser. I don't know. Or maybe it's just being anxious and having maybe somewhat of an anxiety problem. I'm not gonna lie, I've dealt with anxiety recently, and it's not fun. It's something that kind of catches you off guard, and over time it can develop and grow, and you really, really have to make an effort to diminish those symptoms. And I don't want this video to be about anxiety, because I think that's a really good video that we should do, and have a whole video just dedicated to that. But what I've discovered is that I need to work on my patience. And I think the best thing that you can do is to just become a much more calmer person and not worry about so many things in your day, not being so hard on yourself because you didn't get this done, or you were late doing that, or you failed doing this. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I went off on a little tangent there. But if we can harness patience, I mean, every day will give you a moment to practice patience, whether it's in the car or with a coworker. There's a million opportunities in a day to practice your patience. And if you can kind of get better and better each and every day, pretty soon you're going to be like a pro. Nothing is going to bother you. And you know what? If you are having any sort of anxiety condition or any anxiousness at all, it's going to disappear. Because patience is very, very important in learning how to navigate your world. I don't know how to put it any other way. If you're patient, you are not anxious about things. You are not thinking into the future. You're living in the now. And that in and of itself is really, really the best part of it. I would like to be at a point where I'm completely anxiety free, where I have the patience of a saint. Every day would be a breeze and nothing would bother me. That sounds like a great place to live, doesn't it? We should all strive for that. I'm going to work on it. Will you work on it with me? Every day, practice that patience. When you're in traffic, when you're at work, when you're at home, many, many opportunities there to work on it. I wish you luck with that one. I think I'm going to tie this in with anger and forgiveness. So those videos will be on a playlist and you can click on the link below. Remember, please subscribe and share with friends. I just want to help people be the best that they can be. That is my goal. And we can do it together. I just need your help. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.